Fantastic. So welcome everyone to this session. It's going to be a very small kind of a meeting. And welcome to the Palscity.com affiliates workshop. In this workshop, we are going to have, it's going to be divided into two. First part will be just a presentation on information about the affiliates. And then the second part of it will be Q&A. And then we target to be done with this in the next 25 minutes. So I'll go straight into it. So first of all, what is Palscity? Palscity is a platform, is a social media website, and is a business networking platform, and is a leaders platform. So currently, we are really working very hard to grow our members. That is the people who join Palscity. And that is why we called upon us. We really wanted this platform to be run by the people. So we are trying as much as possible to include as many people on the platform and have the people be able to engage. Our main objective is to grow the membership of Palscity, and affiliates have really played a very key role in terms of recruitment of these members. I'll go straight into the presentation, and then after that, I'll just share my screen and show a few things. So to begin with is this part of the presentation here. So we are going to discuss a few things. I think these are the only things. So the first thing with the platform is that, like I've said before, we have an objective to grow our numbers and to make the platform grow. And for this year, our target is Kenya, because we have started from Kenya. Like we all know, every other social media platform or any other innovation, normally they come from some country and then they spill into other countries. So for us, we are starting with Kenya. And between now and the month of February, our focus is just on Kenya only. That doesn't mean that anyone who joins the platform from other countries is not welcome. They are really, really welcome. Actually, we've seen so many people join from Zimbabwe. We have an affiliates team there. We also have people from Tanzania, Uganda, the US, Canada, etc. So those countries, they are not locked down. They are not locked. We are all doing this together with them. And for Kenya, which is our main focus for this year, I've said it's between now and the month of February next year. Then after that, we'll look at other countries as well. What I mean by focus is just setting an office or having a place where a team that's related, a team that can understand that kind of dynamics in that country are fully set up. So that's why we are working very hard to set up the team for Kenya that will be able to help us run the dream of making Palscity be the next big thing. So we've done that by setting, for the sake of the new people, we've done that by setting the national coordinator for Kenya. We already have that. Then we also have 47 brand ambassadors for each of the counties in Kenya. So the national brand ambassador is in charge of all the planning, execution, and partnerships that come from Kenya. And then he's working alongside different county brand ambassadors. So that means we have 47 county brand ambassadors. And then we also have their deputies. And then apart from that, we also have the committees that I work with also to grow Palscity. So in case you are new, just know that's our composition. And we also have the team that's working. Palscity is based in Westlands, ERV Office Plaza, and we're looking at setting different satellite offices or hubs in all the 47 counties. So the county brand ambassadors, their elections was done, and we're just finalizing their stats. And we also have in that committee a representative from affiliates. So we have two representatives actually from the affiliates, because we really recognize affiliates as a very key point of the growth of Palscity. Normally, I say when Palscity grows, everyone enjoys, because you and your content or your initiatives that you're doing, you're going to be the beneficiary. because now we have many people. Whenever you post a story or post something you're doing, then there are many people because we've just given you a platform that you have full control over. So I really want us to look at it like, how about if we sit together and come up with a platform where we've ourselves, we've grown it, we are part of it, and then within the platform now we have a larger network, because within the network now, everyone, based on your initiative, you have something for you. So the day you stop affiliating or the day you stop referring people, I always say is the day you become like selfish, because you've not given another person an opportunity to join the platform. On the side of Palscity, we are not just telling you to refer people. We are basically trying as much as possible to reward you whenever you do something on the platform. So ways in which you are rewarded or ways in which you make some money on the platform includes, number one is the referrals. So for the referrals, is just every time you send a message on about Palscity with your referral link, then everyone who clicks that link and joins Palscity, we give you, Palscity gives you 10 shillings. So that means if you bring 50 people, then you have 500 shillings. If you bring 100 people, then you have 1,000 shillings. And from that, I think currently we already have people who are really doing well in terms of the referrals, and I'll be able to share that as well. And now there are things that you can do to grow on your referrals. I know maybe some of us, we started by letting our friends know about Palscity or join Palscity through our referrals. And it seems like you've already exhausted your network. Like you've already shared it with your friends. Some have joined, some have not joined. What next? So when you're at the point of fully exhausting your network, and by your network in this case, I mean when you go on Facebook, for example, you post about them joining you post to your friends and ask them to join Palscity. Some will join, some will not join. When you go to Twitter as well, you speak about Palscity. Some will join, some will not join. When you go to Instagram, when you go to LinkedIn, and when you go to WhatsApp or Telegram, then you invite people and they join. For every person who joins using your referral link, that person, we give you 10 shillings for it. Through the referrals, not everyone who you refer may end up being counted under your referral link. So there are certain factors that are involved. Factor number one is when they use the same IP address. For example, if you've already referred me and I've joined Palscity, and then you again send it. If you already referred me and I've joined Palscity, and then, or you've referred me but I've not joined Palscity but I've seen the link, and then another person comes back to refer me again. If I join Palscity through that particular referral, I'll not be counted for the second person. I'll only be counted for the first person, because the referral link has what we call a cookie that expires within 30 days. So if somebody shares with me the link to join Palscity, I click it, I go to Palscity, but I end up not joining Palscity. Then what will happen is, if another person again comes back to invite me, that is now person number two. If I decide to join, my affiliate, so long as it's within 30 days, will not be counted to the second person. It will be counted to the first person. What does it mean? It means the more people you continue referring, the better. Because in future, if another person convinces them, so long as it's within the 30 days, then that particular affiliate still comes back to you. So there are some people who will realize that they continue getting the affiliates without putting an effort. Basically, it means you did a bit of work to refer people, and even if they didn't join, but another person came back to convince them, and it's you, since you are the first person who invited them. So I've said this cookie expires within 30 days, and if you share with me, I don't join. If another person will share with me again and I join using their link, the first person who joined is the one who is going to be rewarded, because basically they are the first people who reached out to me with that particular cookie. The second thing why a referral link again may not appear under your account is when you've already referred somebody but they are using something like a similar IP address. This person should not have visited Palscity before. When you visit somebody, when you refer someone who has been on Palscity before, like he's clicked it, he's seen it, but he's not joined. Even if you come back and refer me, the fact that I had already visited it before with that particular IP, even if you convince me to join it, I won't be referred, I won't be counted as an affiliate under my account. Of course, there are other things that are also technical. If you're using the same IP address, that is, if you sit down somewhere and your work is to join people, you're asking them, what's your email address? Then you create for them yourself. That will not be counted under your account as an affiliate. So what does it mean? We basically have around, I don't know what's the internet penetration, but I think it's over 20 million. Currently, Palscity has we already have around 85,000 people. So what does it mean? It means there's a very large chunk of people that you can still refer to come to Palscity. I want us to think about other social media platforms like Facebook. The day we joined them, or the day you referred your mom or your relative to join them, they never appreciated. Actually, they never paid you for referring a person. But I think here now we have a platform that really rewards us every time we use it. And I think it's something that we really need to appreciate. How do you grow, or which tips can you use to grow your referral networks? Now, there are some of the things that you can do yourself as an individual, but also there are other things that you can do together with the brand itself. So, for example, the way we were talking about the affiliates training and we were sharing a banner, you can simply take that same information, then you share it, but you make sure at the end of that particular thing we are marketing, you tell people how to join, you give them your link. So at the end of it, there are many people who are going to, like, let me give another example of when we had Bitangen demo. That is a very big brand. So what you can do is when we have a message that we are sharing as Palscity, normally you'll realize that I'll always put my link at the end of it. When you pick that link, please, you can decide. You can either send it with my link, of course, I'm going to grow my referrals, or you can go there and remove my link and then put your affiliate link. For some of us also, there are some people who don't like this thing of affiliates. There are some people who are very negative about it. So what you can always do is to go to a link, a URL shortener. There are websites that shortens URLs. So you can go and then on the website URL shortener, you create a short link on that particular website. So I'll quickly show us that by sharing my screen on what you can do. So one of the URL shorteners, for example, is called Bitly. Bitly. Bitly is a URL shortener. So instead of you sharing the entire link that has refer etc, I think we've seen there are some people who just don't like another person growing. Like if I'm going to help you get that 10 bob, I can't do it. So instead I even go directly and join Palscity. So what you can do in such a case is simply pick on your link. Let's say which is my link. If this is my referral link, this is where I have it. My affiliates. Okay, let me open that. Yeah, I think I'll also talk about that briefly. Yeah, so if I have a referral link, for now, please allow me even to pick this. So you can use a URL shortener like Bitly. You just come here and then you create your long URL link, the one that has refer etc with your link. You just put it this one here. So I can, instead of sharing the entire of this, like I've said, there are some of us who don't want to support, or they don't like this idea of referring people. So you can just take this link and then you come with it here and then you add it here. For example, post that. Okay. Good. So I come there and then I paste it there. And then with a platform like this, now you are able to even, you can customize this link. So this will basically be your short URL. So this URL, you're able to customize it. For example, mine I customize to Inuane, no, to Inuane. I customize mine like this. And then that's what I share. You can also customize it to something else, like let's grow local innovation. So at the end of it, when a person looks at the link, they have a feeling of what you want them to do, but they don't know even the person who is referring them. So when they click on that link, still they'll come as your affiliates. So that's one of the things that you can do to make to make your link, number one, very short and doesn't look like you're making like it's making money quick, etc. Yeah, you can just use that. And then every time you're posting your referral link, then you have it on a short URL like that. And there are so many URLs shorteners. When you just go on Google, just look for URL shorteners. There are so many. There's one called Catly, there's Bitly, I've just shown you that, short URL. There are so many. You can use them to make your URL to be short and customizable. You just customize it now with a tag or a name that would make someone easily join. So those are some of the tips that you can use. And for the sake of today, I may not go through all of them. There are certain things also we will be doing as a team, and there are a lot of them. When you've already exhausted your own individual network, then what we'll do is we'll work with you together to see on ways in which we are able to grow your networks through either something we are marketing or something that we are doing together. I hope that's clear. That is for the referrals. The things you should not do is to sit down somewhere and start creating your own, like ask people and then you start creating their own accounts. Please don't do that, because legally you can be arrested because there is something called data privacy, where you don't include my email address in a place that I've not signed up to. So make sure that the person has consent and they are joining Palscity at will. You're not joining them. So that is about the referrals. Another way in which you can make money on Palscity is through my own initiative. It's called Beat Palscity CEO. So this is any person who at the end of the month gets more than 1,000 people, goes ahead of me, I give them 1,000 shillings. So I'll again show us that particular aspect on the affiliates here. So when you get to the affiliates, everyone has their own link. Remember, when you click any of this, then automatically it picks your URL. But I've said you can also take this and use it on a URL shortener, and then you share it with your audience. Another way in which you can still refer more people is by using an email, by sending people emails here. So for example, you have someone's email, you can just put it like that, and then you put another one. So as you put the comma, and then you send. All of them will receive an email invite, and then the platform will tell you if that person is already on Palscity or if that person is not on Palscity. For example, if I create this, so I send this, the platform will tell me that the email address is already, this email address is already in use. So you can also make use of emails to send referrals. And if you don't have email addresses, we also have a very large database of email addresses of people that we can give to you, and then you can use them. If you want, you can ask us, we give you, and then you send them emails if they're able to join. So when you join, when you use their email addresses, they'll see your name, and then they'll see the link also that you're using to refer them. Every time you refer people, you automatically get into this competition. This is a competition where we give this a competition. It's called Beat Palscity CEO, and its hashtag is this. So you can always use certain opportunities. Like there are times when we are trending Palscity, you can get in there, and then you just use anything you type, you just put your link. Even when you write a blog, you put your link on it. So when you get on this campaign, we are doing for people posters here. And these are posters that we built for you for free. So what you simply do is email or WhatsApp this number. This is actually the Palscity official number. You can WhatsApp that, or you can send an email, and then you just simply come here, and then you're going to find a banner for you. So in this banner, for example, I'll choose this particular one. this person. So he just says, help me beat the Palscity CEO, join Palscity using my referral link. So we will have this, whatever name you want here. We have already these designs. You just share with us on here, hello@palscity.com, and then we make them for you. So what you do next is you just tell people to go and help you beat the CEO. And like I said before, it's a game. So if a person would come and then definitely, we've seen some people who share this kind of information. They become very, they end up, even the people who refuse to join, they end up joining because they see you as like doing something that needs support. So this is also something we can do, and anyone else is eligible for it. I'll explain about this and how we make money on it. So for example, the first person this month, as we talk, we have a total of how many people? So we have a total of, whenever you refer the first person, then you get into the game. So currently we already have 359 people who are already in the game. So what they do, the 359 people, is they simply check on the red mark. And this campaign is active at the end of every month. So you just check on the red mark. Is the red mark here? Yes, it's this one here. So currently I'm number 43, and I've referred 22 people. And then everyone else who is above me, anyone who else who finishes above me at the end of the month, myself, I give them 1,000 shillings. I'll give an example of Rogers Odongo. If this was the end of the month, which comes at the midnight of that particular month, then Rogers would get 223 bob, 23 times 10, which are the referrals. And then I will give Rogers an extra Kenya shillings 1,000. I'll give it to Rogers here. So Rogers will have 1,000 shillings from me, plus still the cost of her referrals, of his referrals. So I always say this is the best way. Like, it's the referrals is the one you don't hustle for. I've seen so many people complain that I'm liking many things, I'm posting several, and it's paying me so little. With the referrals, so long as you become smart and you're working with us also, because it's to our advantage that you are growing these numbers, and together we do it together, then definitely you're going to earn much better than posting just things for you to reconvert them into points. So on this, my work is now, today is 16th. If the month was to end today, then I would give 42,000, a budget of 42,000. I give it to everyone else. Yeah, but because I've also been very busy, I've not been referring. I think tomorrow I'll start referring. I'll start also referring. So I refer and I go through the same challenges you go through, but I become a little bit more clever with my referrals as well, so that I'm able to have as many people as possible join me. I'll again give an example of the leading person now is Zilpha Chemutai, has referred 228. Rodney Onyango has referred 225. Basically, it means this person here has 2,280 now, plus my 1,000, if I'll be able to beat them or if they'll be able to beat me. So that's how it goes for the referrals, and it's a sure way of making quick money if you're able to do the referrals. I'll move from that and I'll go back here. The other way in which you can make money on Palscity is using bonuses and points. So this is on content, and for now we've been a little bit lenient that we just give you money for any kind of content you post. This particular way here, it's designed to pay you in the long run. It's not an immediate thing. It's not something that you say, today I'm sitting down to earn points on Palscity. No, it doesn't work like that, because if you do that, it means you're going to start spamming. You are always on other social media platforms, and you understand how they work. You understand that they don't pay you for the content, but this one here is a platform that will be able to pay you for the content. So all we need from you is to post responsibly and post good content. Again, I'm going to give us tips of what to do in this particular case so that you're able to earn more on Palscity with this. There are content that we pay and there are content that we don't pay at all. I'll quickly run us through the Palscity platform. And I'm sorry if some of us are going to find this maybe them. This person here, Catherine Gitau, this is very good content, but it would be very interesting. This is already good content. So a person who comes here and reacts to it, you get points. And then a person who comes here and comments to it, you get points. Now, if you look at this still Catherine, again, she's posted that. This is very good content. What Catherine can always do is to also maybe caption or make it, just give some caption on it. That would be very, very interesting. But this is good content that we pay for. And then the other thing I'll just slide through. So Catherine's content here, they are very okay. But what we will do is to check the rate at which she's posting them. So she's done this 25 minutes ago, done this 40 minutes ago, and done this 44 minutes ago. If we realize that Catherine is just posting them every minute, then the system automatically flags Catherine as somebody is heading towards spamming the platform. So as you do this, share moments, just like you use other social media platforms. Share moments about where you are, what you're doing, and it becomes very, very interesting even for everyone. This is good content we can pay for. This is also very good content we can pay for. And this is also very good content that we can pay for. The way it's captioned here makes it even more interesting than if it was just posted on its own, because then you'd find people coming in to comment, and this person who comments here, you get rewarded. But if you start just commenting on everything, the system will flag you as somebody who is spamming. I want to give an example of this. It's Delicious Moi, Rogers Odongo. I must say, when I saw this post today, I was in a place called Kasarani. I was in Kasarani. There's an hospital there called St. Francis. I don't know how many people know it. But immediately I saw this post, I don't know, the cravings for nyama choma just came up, and then I started looking for nyama choma places. But as I was moving from along that Kasarani place until I ended up at the Kasarani police station, I couldn't get any choma. And then I was rushing for this place. But now, such kind of things, when you post things that are very natural, you basically, this is a moment. You're just posting a moment. It changed me, by the way. Like, it made me really develop love for nyama choma. And sometimes you can even start a conversation along that line. And you never know how many people you're able to influence in that particular conversation. So as you think about the things we post on Palscity, this one also I read and I was it was very interesting that women after their skincare routine, they look like that. But men after using a towel they found outside, they look like that. I laughed. This is very good content actually. It's very good content. So this kind of contents are the contents that we pay. There are some of you that come and start putting emojis on the platform. We don't pay. Yeah, we don't pay. Why would we pay for that? This kind of content also very interesting. And I want to give us an example of what we will pay for any day. Go and pick sports. You see, like these people are doing is very, very, it helps us. I think for any person who already is late, you can just drop off. But if you think this is very important for you, we can continue. But this session is going to be recorded, and then we'll share it on we'll share it for everyone. So there is these people, Rosette Frontline, and then they post this. This is content that we pay for. Oops, let's mute. Away, let's mute. Thank you. Good. This content here is very important. We can we pay for this anytime. But when a person just comes and posts this picture only, we can pay or we cannot. We can decide not to pay because you're not building, you're not helping us. There are also people who have been updating just on the sports. So how do you get content? It's very easy. Just go here on Twitter. Always information is breaking on Twitter. Just go to Twitter. As it's breaking, take it. Like this, Chris Kirubi to be buried on Saturday. Pick it. That's a news item. It's very interesting. And if you're able to do it within the fastest time possible, so what would you do? You'd come, post it on Palscity. So you'd come and post it here. Then you'd come, the next thing you'll do is come here on share. And then what do you do next? You can come here to export, and then you export it within the shortest time possible to this particular link. You end up winning. The other thing you can also do is you come here on so basically I'm showing you how you can earn twice from a particular post. I'm going to give us an example. So this is, I was on Twitter, and then as I was browsing on Twitter, I saw all that, and then I saw President Kaguta Museveni and his counterpart, Democratic Republic. Okay, that's for Uganda. I can also post it, but let me just pass that for now. I want to start cooking ugali. Let me pass that, and then that's confirmed. You have received that. Okay, I'll pass that. Wash water sanitation, hygiene engagement with youth parliament. So what I can do is, yeah, like this kind of information, yeah. Or let me pick this. So today, Team Warembo na Babu visited me at my office. We discussed issues affecting women, among other important issues. So what I can do is I simply come here, and then I pick on this. So one thing I'm targeting with this particular, what I'm going to do now is to make sure that I'm able to benefit from it. I hope we can see my screen. I don't know whether we can see my screen. I think so. You can see my screen, I hope so. Yeah, so here, so I take that and then I save it. So, and then I go here next, I pick another picture. So this is Team Warembo. This is an update done by Babu Owino. But myself, I know that I want to target, I want to earn twice from this particular post. I want to get affiliates or referrals through Babu Owino, but also I want to get also everyone within his audience. So how do I do it? I simply come, pick those particular posts, pick this particular post, and then I come with it here on my Palscity account. So when I'm on Palscity here, what do I do next? I come to, so let me show you how you can do it smart without without spamming people. So I'll simply come here and post today. So I'll say here Babu Owino, because I know it's not mine. So today, Team Warembo na Babu visited me at Babu Owino. I don't know, doesn't know how to rephrase this. Or I can say Babu Owino had a great session. Great, that's spelling. Great session today with Team Warembo na Babu. Full stop. And I say the team visited Honorable Babu Owino at his office, full stop. And then I say here, they discussed issues affecting women, among other important issues. And I say here, hashtag Babu Owino. And then I say hashtag, what did they say? Warembo, hashtag Warembo na Babu. Good. So such a thing. I do that. I can even do another hashtag, my MP, for example. So with that, I don't know who is let's mute. My space, mute. Mute for now, please. Good. So when I've already done this, this is content I've just done, and then I want to earn twice or more than twice on this. So I simply come here, and then I upload my pictures for the Team Warembo, which is this, this. And then I add, so they are all there. And then the next thing I do is I publish. So at this point, we are going to reward you for posting this information. Then now the next thing you can do to make this even earn you more is after it's posted. I'm very sorry, the site has not been very fast lately, but we are really working this, something we realize, and we're really working on improving it. So after posting this, the next thing you do is you simply come back here. You can either come here and then you say open in a new tab so that you have a direct link, which is this link here. So this is my direct link. So you can then do the next thing by adding your referral link. So you just say equals, your referral links always they look like that. Equals ref and then your referral link, mine is Alfijuma. So you just copy this the way it is. So what I've just added is ref is the question mark, which I get from my referral link after all. Question mark ref is equal to this. So all this I get from at the tail end of my referral link. So this is what you include basically on this link that you want to share out. If this link is also too short for you, is too long for you, you can also remove everything from HTML up to the number here. So that number up to where the number is a short form of that particular link. So all of them, whether the whole one or this number, they'll all go to the same place. Then I simply add that link. After doing that, the next thing I'll do is now I go, this is the link where they'll be heading to, landing to. So now I go here to Babu Owino. So where is the post? The post was somewhere here. I think maybe I'll pass it, but I want to just search Babu Owino. Good. So I can now go to Babu Owino, and then I look at Babu Owino's post. So this was the post. So this post, normally what happens with anyone who makes a post on Twitter or in any other place, they will always make sure that they read the comments that they get. So I'll come here and then I find you need to meet Maboys Nababu Owino. And then another one posts that and another one that. So what I'll do next is I'll come here and say, hey, at Babu Owino. They say, this is great, this is great. I have shared it with people on Kenya's social media platform, Palscity. Please mute. I have also, please, let's mute. My space, please mute. Good. So I've also started a conversation there on hashtag Warembo now Babu Owino, for example.
Zoom. Meeting wait in the load. More line, you know.
Okay, so I'll do that, and then I say, guys, follow it here. So now I put my link here. So with this, what will happen next is I'll take this and then I post it on that link. So because Babu Owino has so many followings and he has so many people who follow him, actually it's 176. So some of them would be coming here and just reading through, some would be repeating, etc. So, but what I do now is I make sure I have that and then I like, or I can also retweet And then sometimes the other thing you can do is you check on what's trending here. So if there is something that's trending that you think you can also tag along, you make sure you also mention them on your referrals. So what will happen next is you'll realize that Babu Wino, somebody will click this link. So let's do it together. They'll click that link, then they'll come to Palscity, and then they came through your referral link. You can see your referral link is here. So they'll find it here and find that information. Then immediately they'll start a conversation. I can see people already there. So what you'll realize is this kind of conversation will take you very far, because once you share it to many people, then you'll find Babu Wino has come, and then his network also, they have also come. And then those who are Rainbow Spear, they have also come. So imagine if you do it to many people. So at the end of it, you can always have like only your articles give you as much because you're doing enough articles. But if you do your article and keep quiet with them, like just keep quiet and just leave them on the platform, they won't be very interested. Yeah, they won't go far. But if you use them to bring other people on the platform, the better. Now, immediately you've also written this, the next thing you can do is to come here to share, and then you can share on your timeline or share on another group, or you can also even come here and export. Export to WhatsApp, export to Telecom, all these ones. Then now everyone who again comes here and joins, you get your referrals, you get your money because they are using your link. So those are some of the ways that we really look forward to help us be able to go past just referring people, because if it was my network and it's already overused, how about if I use a strategy like this where these people will still come to the platform because they simply saw a good article, or I was just creative on how I bring them on board. Now, when you do such a thing, you'll realize even you yourself as an individual, Babu Wino may reach out to you because normally they have their social media teams. So they'll say, Yani, this guy has even started a conversation for me. So what is my social media guy doing? If there is even a hashtag like this, sometimes you can even pick your hashtag like this. And then you tell them, guys, Warembo na Babu Wino, this is the conversation going on. You share this with them. At the end of it, what will happen is Babu Wino himself will be so happy that he can come here and find this hashtag and find already these conversations already going on. He would be very happy. Some of you may even end up getting a job with him because you're just creative with his content. So just imagine if you did this for as many things as news is breaking. Sometimes even you bring, like Standard has posted something like when it's just breaking news. Let me just check something again. So COVID-19 vaccine stock out. Kenya runs out of that. You just copy this, and then you take the video or you take the link and then you post it. And then you come back here and then you give it a comment, because right now what happens is Citizen is waiting. Like they are the people who regulate, the people who check what other people are doing at Citizen. They are basically really waiting how many comments or how interactive are their tweets. So when they get that for the first time, they get to think, okay, then this is serious. One day you just realize that Citizen TV has created an account, or unaweza wachocha hata, you go tell them that, you guys, please, we need Citizen TV updates on Palscity because it's our own social media platform. Then one day they may make that decision. And with that alone, you'll now be retweeting their stories directly from Palscity, and then you get to earn from it. Another way in which you can earn on Palscity is not even with the articles you've written yourself. For example, I can come here and find this information by Catherine, and then I simply come here and export it. And then I take this link, and then I add my affiliate. I add my equal mark and then the affiliate part of it. I add it here and then I share. So at the end of it, if this thing goes viral, then it will go viral with my affiliate link. So I really look forward to us making the platform very unique and making the platform very natural, I hope we know who Bravin Yuri is. He's one of the people who have really stayed on this platform. And normally they share a lot. He's actually a trendsetter. Bravin Yuri. Let me just show you here. Bravin Yuri. This is the guy. The guy is very popular on Twitter as well. So what you can always do is, again, you export his content or make it creative and share it back with him. He'll be very happy because you can see this is a guy who is posting on Twitter. This was his post on Twitter, has 38 likes, comments, has 244 retweets, and has 1K likes. What would you do? Bravin Yuri, you'd come here. This is the same post actually. People think social media trolling is all jokes until all your closest friends, etc. So it's the same thing he posted here. People think social media trolling is all jokes. It's the same thing. So these are people who, you just come back again to their link here and say, for example, now I can pick this and say, so I come here, I can open on a new tab, or I simply come here and export. And then so I can come here and export, and then export it. So export, share, export, okay. Let me share it from there. Okay. Okay, I know what's happening here. So I can still take that link and go back and tell people here that, guys, this conversation is also ongoing on Palscity. You can follow it here. So at the end of it, people will end up coming to Palscity, and because they are using your referral link, then you get to earn from it as well. So from every content that is breaking, you can use it to beat Palscity or to get your 10 book. Yeah. Now, I want to give you an example of good content creators on Palscity. Basically, these people, they don't abuse the platform. They do not. Like Bravin, for example, you just use it naturally, just post naturally. Like you don't post every minute. It's actually getting boring to the over 80,000 people. Remember, we have 80,000 people. Make it natural. Just post what's new. The day that you don't have anything to post, look for breaking news, post it. And make sure you caption it also very well so that people are able to follow it up and find more information about it. So that is about the posting and about the way you can get creative with your posts. And remember, for every post you get 2 points, and it must be authentic and not spamming. We can't be paying anyone. I don't know where this information came from, that you just come to Palscity and start posting many things. Yeah, basically you're spoiling, and that's not how we made the platform. We made the platform to pay you for these ones over time. Next is on this one here, posting a new blog. So I'm going to run us through how to do that. You simply come here to blogs, or you come here to my articles. That is when you want to post a new blog. So click on my articles. Now, with blogs, you just need to make sure that you post a blog that's interesting. And then if possible, take the blog link, again, add your referral link and start sharing it out. Just imagine you always post a lot of blogs, including on your own website, but they don't earn you. So for us, we give you the 50 points. And then the next thing we do for you is for every person you require using that particular blog, again, you earn from it. Good. So how do you add a blog? You simply come here to create a blog. Every blog you've written, they'll always be here, and you're always able to edit a blog or delete a blog. Okay. So let's go through the process of creating a blog. So when you're creating a blog, just make sure that it's a good content that you're sharing out. So the first thing is enter the title here in that space. So the first thing you enter is the title, then make sure you enter the description here. So this one is just 32 characters. That's a description of what you're writing. And then here, this is where people now don't type. Type now your content here, the real content itself. Sometimes you may enter the content and then you try to save and then it's not saving. Just make sure that your content is just text only. Don't add like, what are they called? Don't add those funny characters or emojis on your content. Just make it be content that is text only. Why we restrict the emojis is because it makes your content that not look authentic. So this is also a platform that rewards you for that. And then get a very good picture and then upload it here and pick the category where that your content can be categorized. If you think there's a category that can be added, please just chat with us. Then here, enter the tags. Tags, for example, if my article was about Uhuru Kenyatta or Raila, so I'll just say Raila and then I put comma. I'll say here politics. So these are tags. Tags are basically, how do I say? How do I say? I don't know. Maybe somebody tell me what tags are. They are basically keywords on that particular article that you like to group together. Yeah, so you can use that. And then after that, after you've entered this, you've entered this, you've entered this, and then you've entered this and you put the tag and you've uploaded, you just publish, it goes live, we give you $50 on it. Now, what we are doing also is we are checking through the hashtags, please, through the what are they called, the blogs, please make sure that you write quality blogs because the platform is growing and we would like the platform to be a source of very quality information for the people who come on Palscity. I hope that's clear enough. Every points that you have, you're able to convert them into Kenya shillings. By clicking here, they'll automatically convert and then you find them on your earnings. Anytime you find yourself competing with these points, to grow these points, just know that you are headed towards being blocked on Palscity and you are headed towards spamming. Anytime you find yourself glued here, like you want to grow the points, just know you are headed that direction. But if you are posting information that's very legit, well and good. I want to click here and show you how we get to know the people who are spamming on the platform. So another person would join Palscity and then they just start clicking like all along. For that kind of action, you're basically spoiling for us because you basically don't like it. You're just liking to earn. And we can't have a social media. I think we are the only social media platform that pays you. So I think it's also good that we really make sure that we don't abuse the platform. So if I give an example of, would I say, so this is what we normally do. So we check like that's Eric Mutua, and then that. So for example, this person, the platform would automatically start thinking because within 1 minute is like so many things. Yeah, but still the platform can still give this person a benefit of doubt because still he can do that. But when it finds you to be notorious, there is an artificial intelligence that you've done for it, then it will automatically, by the time you are withdrawing, it will automatically tell us that we need to a little bit check. Yeah, check on that particular person and check on that account. So we will check, of course, a human being will check, like this Phyllis Kairu. So Phyllis, like in 3 minutes only, 3 hours ago, Phyllis. The system would automatically think that Phyllis is liking just for pay, and then there will be a problem the day that Phyllis decides to make her withdrawals. I think that's good and that's useful to us. Next is on the bonuses. I've explained all that. My second last point is making withdrawals. So withdrawals are done, I don't know. This is what's happening when you when you've already done all that, and we have this page. It's called the Palscity Affiliates Academy. On this page, we've put all the information that is useful for affiliates. So I think tomorrow we'll be able to add it on this page as well, the Palscity Academy. If you find anyone who is asking how does the affiliate system work, please just take this link and share it with them. But here, we've shared all the things that I've talked about. The affiliate options available for me. One is the referrals, two is the Bit Palscity CEO, then the points and blogs, then internal partner commissions, which these are, I think we'll be able to talk about them, but this will also be very interesting. And this also we are building together, the e-commerce, or when somebody buys something, you can affiliate on that. And then also on other services, you're able to get them on that. But that's not the topic for this day. And what can make you be penalized? All that, again, we put it here. Tips to play safe and get rewarded big. Again, we put all those tips. If you want to play safe on referrals, these are the tips. If you want to say play safe on bonuses, again, these are the tips, which are the same things I've said. Help us promote the good use. How can I make my withdrawal? We've already put it here. So somebody is asking, just take this screenshot and give them. We make withdrawals every Tuesday and every Fridays, but it takes us 1 day to process your withdrawal and to make payment to you. So every Fridays, once you make your withdrawal on Friday, expect your pay on Saturday. And once you make your withdrawal on Tuesday, expect your pay on Wednesday. And please, don't start asking people. The thing is, you will get your pay if you did everything correctly. So lastly, I'm going to take us through what happens when we say your payments are, when you've already submitted your payments. All you need to do now is to wait, because we've already automated that particular process. So this is how the payments arrive on our end. This is what we use. When you make a request, I'm sorry to show this, but for the sake of the affiliates, this is what happens. So what we will do first is Solomon Zombo. So when we start payments, we begin, it depends on how many we have. So we'll start with the last person coming upwards. So we need you to be very patient. So what we'll do, number one, is go through the checks. So the first check is about the affiliates. If you brought in quality affiliates, that is if you brought in affiliates on board. And then the next check is, that is before we pay, like now I think I'm just starting to release the payments now. So this is what goes on. I pick this person. I first of all check here. If Sammy has not put a good profile picture, I have the right. If Sammy has hidden his identity, I have the right to deny the Sammy the pay, because we would really not want you to hide your identity and yet you want to be paid. We have to be very good on ways in which we prevent con people, because we are handling issues to do with money. We don't want another day another person to come and say, me, I already made X amount of points, but they were not paid to me, or somebody else logged into my account and made the withdrawal and used their number, etc. So the first thing we do is we can't pay Sammy if Sammy has not put a good profile picture. Actually, this is not a good profile picture. We want to see your face here. If we can't see your face clearly as Sammy, we are not going to pay you. Then make sure that your name is the one that is going to receive the M-Pesa payment. The next thing we'll do is to slide through Sammy's account. So Sammy say, dear, I hope you are doing a great day today. I'm back, friends. Please don't spam. And then he say, dear, hello, hi, I'm back. Basically, by these two alone, this and this, we are going to decline Sammy's pay immediately. We are not going to pay Sammy for posting I'm back, and for posting hi, and for posting hello. So what we'll do, and I'm so sorry, for this one, no way. We are not paying you to just come and post a single statement and then you expect to be paid. So what we'll do, like for this, we are going to look at Sammy's So first of all, we are already sure that Sami is using the platform to earn based on the quality of posts. And this doesn't fall within our expectations. So already Sami will not receive, it will be declined. The next thing we are going to do is to check the quality of referrals from Sami. So Sami has only referred one person. Basically, the referral has not even used their email to collect. So what we'll do is, and I think it's something we are going to do better on, we'll be able to implement it next week, but we are going to decline. Actually, if some of you are here, I've already declined your payment. Once I decline your payment, even if you come back and correct what of course, in the next update, I'm going to explain. We are going to give an explanation of why we've declined it. But we will decline Sami because of this, and we'll tell them. So what you expect Sami to do, by your money being declined doesn't mean that you're not going to be paid. We just expect you to come back and remove posts that are for spamming, and then use the platform still, and then you submit again. So it's not really that you've been stopped completely. I'll give an example, and allow me not to show the name for this. So I have this person. This person here decided to do the following. So actually what we will all realize is that the most noisy people about Palscity, they are this kind of people. So this person says, Eric Omibo, vevumu at boxemail. And then if you look here, this is the same IP address. So when you look at this, Tijazu, Logzapek, whatever, Cisco, whatever. Sorry for that. I hope we can still hear me. I think I got lost somewhere. Just type if you can hear me. Hello? Yes, good. Thank you. So what we'll do in this case, thank you for that. I'm just finishing now. This person here has abused the system, this person. So we'll go to next. If you look at this person was just faking the users. So what we'll do, number one, is we are going to decline the person. And then the next thing we are going to do is to delete all these fake users. And then in some cases, we are going to fully suspend this person from Palscity. Yeah. So that is what we do at the process of approving the payments, like the ones I'm going to do now. And once we disapprove, we just wait for the next time, correct reasons we give. For now, we've not yet implemented what we do with the when your payment is not gone through, but we are going to give you a reason. In the next update, you'll be finding an email with the final details about why we disapproved it. Lastly, is on the opportunities that are there. Now, we have a program right now of, if we can see on this table here, when you come to Palscity and then leaders table here. So within the leaders table, we have a number of tables here. Please, this is the second part of Palscity that we are that's going to be even to help us even to get more referrals better. So what we are going to do is to have people come in for different conversations. So when you come here, there is a brand ambassadors, for example, you are able to click there, see the people. If you've heard about the people we call the brand ambassadors, you can find here the county groups. So we have different groups for each county. You're able to join for your county. And then we have the other things. You're able to scroll through all this and just check. And we have, for someone, any person who has an idea, or now they think they can do something, to be able to get us more people, would like you to join our think tank. So we always have a think tank that thinks about how to grow Palscity. And for affiliates, there will be a session also for you. And what we'll do there is to facilitate or help you on ways in which you're able to get more affiliates on board. And we facilitate you, and then you now get the affiliates and we pay you for that. I think that marks the end of my presentation. In case there are any questions, please, you can unmute, or any comment, you can unmute, and then you ask your question or any comment. Also, let me know if it was useful or if you learned something, etc. So anyone, you can unmute and talk. Or can I say you raise your hand? You can raise your hand. It took me time to understand how to raise hand. But you can raise your hand and ask a question, or you can put it on the chat. Sami Chang is saying very useful. Thank you, Sami. Yeah. Any other? Okay, good. There are questions. Azizi Zuhura. Hi, Azizi.
Hey, okay, I have a question. I'm asking,
Yes.
like, I saw sometime back there is like you choose people, then there's some competition, then you choose the winner. When are you doing it again, and how can someone participate in it?
Okay, that one was for the Palscity, what? The county ambassadors. Basically, there are these ones here. Let me show you. Okay, let me show you. So what basically we're doing there is we want Palscity to be owned by the people themselves, for the people to have, like, it's a platform that you have a say on. That's why you see some of the people really defend the platform, because it's a platform that's going to really open opportunities for us. So we've only done one. We've only done for Palscity brand ambassadors, the county brand ambassadors. So currently at Palscity, we have a brand ambassador who is closer to you within your county. So if you go to this link, which you find when you're here on Palscity, when you come here to this table for brand ambassadors here, you come here to the brand ambassadors. I think there's a picture that's blocked here, but you can just click here and then you'll find all the brand ambassadors. So every county, you can know who is your brand ambassador. They were voted in the office, and what they are going to do is, the next campaign that we are going to do next month is for the program coordinators. Programs are basically these ones. Programs are these ones. We'll need a person who can help us coordinate business and entrepreneurship, education and career, youth and empowerment. So people will come in and then we'll run their campaigns, but that will come next month. Another campaign that we'll do again, once the program coordinators the ambassadors have settled, is we'll do the sub-county ones or the constituency ones. But that one, again, we are going to do once we already have enough numbers on board, so that the constituency or the sub-county representatives can form the committee for the county brand ambassador. But that's also something we are going to do at the right time, because for now our main concentration is on making sure that the county coordinators are able to settle. Currently, this is how our numbers look like. We have a total of 85,000 people in Palscity. And last month alone, we had 26,000 join. This month so far, we have 5,000. So everything that we do is really important. And every person that we bring on board, it still helps us, because it makes us, what we are doing or our own initiatives, to go far. I hope I was able to answer you.
Okay, and I have another question.
Yes.
Somewhere I went, I can't remember it very well. Then there is that, like, you pay some amount of money. I've seen it here now. So if I pay that amount of money, I think it is per year.
Yeah, this one.
Okay, do I become a member, or like what is the essence of me paying that money? It is for what? Try to explain to me. I try to understand, please.
Okay. This one, for now, I can say don't concentrate on this, but it's just mentorship. This is for mentorship and networking. It's what the county brand ambassadors are going to start with. So we have already several sessions and several videos already we've done on it. But for now, I think don't pay a lot of attention on it. What we are going to do here is you're going to have uh, networking sessions where you're able to network, and based on what do you do as, what's your name? Azizi, what do you do? Or who are you?
Okay. I'm not even in Kenya. So
You're from?
I'm outside. Okay, I'm from Kenya, but I'm not in Kenya now.
Oh, interesting. Which country?
I'm in Dubai, but inshallah
Right.
soon I'll be coming back. Yeah.
Wow, interesting. Now, what we will do is you simply come here and join a table based on your interest. And then we have, if you come here to a table, there is a calendar for it. So we have 2 sessions of networking, like very high-end networking. So if you are a business person, you'll join, we'll be getting you top people on a session with them. And then if your interest is on education, again with that. So the tables are based on anyone's interest. You just join the table and then you get into discussions for that particular table. But this I've said is the first task that the county brand ambassadors are going to deliver. So we'll be able to share it in the right time. I think from next week, you'll be seeing more of it. Yeah. And I'm
Okay.
really, yeah, I really look forward to how we are able to work together. I'm really glad that there are even people from other countries who are in other countries. Very looking very interesting. Let me have William Sirikwa.
Well, so Alphonse, good evening.
Good evening.
Well, my question was asked by Aziz, so I'm good. Just thank you for the work. We look forward to coordinating more and more. Thank you.
Thank you very much, William. Roger Sodongo. Rogers. Yes, Rogers. Okay. Let me have another person. Any other person before we end? You can just unmute and talk. Any person before we end this.
Hello.
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 Yes, Rogers.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think if we have any elected county coordinate brand ambassador who is still here, you can just say hi. I think I invited you. You can just say hi. You can just unmute, introduce yourself, which county, and then you say hi.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Okay, I'm with Leda Mamponin from Narok County, brand ambassador.
Yeah.
Although I've come late right now, my phone has been having a problem. I couldn't have joined,
Okay.
but at least I'm here to say hi to you guys.
Yeah.
And thanks.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, this is Kevin.
Kelly, yes.
Welcoming. So I think I don't know anything to say as for the moment.
Yeah. Okay. Sasa guys, let's end it there. I really appreciate and
I
let's
just wish you all of us.
okay, thanks. Bye. I'll share the recording. Thank you.